I said, look, I'm not totally comfortable with the idea of using your money for hair dye without asking you first. And she said, yeah, go ahead, buy hair dye with it. And so we donated it, and because it was going to women's shelter, it went through an intermediary, went through another charity, and they delivered it for us because the shelter didn't want us showing up, which is totally fine. And what happened is we met the shelter at a future event, and they said, oh, you work for whatever company that was that donated. I said, no, that was just me and my friends buying it. And she broke down in tears and said, this isn't the kind of stuff that people donate to us, but with women who live in shelters, this kind of stuff is really important. Often they're fleeing violence and they're trying to change their hair color, or it's just a sense of self-worth.
At Operation Come Home, many of the donated items we need most come to us courtesy of Gavin Thompson and Boom Savings. Today he's invited me on a tour of his storage facility, his basement, and on a ride along.
Well, a normal day of shopping for me is usually first getting home from work and looking after the family. What I'll try to do is I'll take a look at what stores have what bonus offers, and the bonus offers are usually the one that's going to do it for us. So certain stores will offer in-house point systems, and certain ones will offer point systems that are good anywhere. So we really look to sort of maximize those things. And once we've figured out what the bonus deals are, then we look for what items are that we can buy that will work well with that to really sort of maximize the amount of things we can buy. From there, it's off to the stores. So we're always looking at clearance sections. Stores are always clearing ends of stock that they don't want, and that's really what we're targeting. We're looking for a change in bottle size, a change in season. So a shampoo might go from, winter fresh to spring fresh, and the winter fresh stuff all has to get off the shelf, and we'll swoop in and buy it. We buy school supplies in October, we buy Christmas presents in January. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. So some days I'll be out for as short as an hour, and sometimes I can be out for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, especially if the family's busy doing something else.
Every charity, more than anything else, needs money. Money to provide the services they provide and to run the programs that they run. But every charity also needs stuff, and that's where Gavin comes in.
Now, we've got a huge load of stuff, and this is going to the Uville Center today. How do you determine who gets what stuff?
That's actually a very good question, and some of it's just, it's very difficult actually. So diapers, baby stuff, a lot of that goes straight to Uville. Many of the charities that I deal with have young children components to it, whether it be the Gloucester Emergency Food Cupboard or the Caldwell Family Center. So I try to divvy that up, but I get into some more specialized things, like I end up with a lot of adult incontinent products, and it's a struggle to find charities that need a lot of adult incontinent products. So it tends to be, I try to cover all the bases, and I just try to divvy it up relatively fairly between them.
While riding along with Gavin today, we discovered we had an awful lot in common. We both went to Hopewell Middle School for grades 7 and 8. We both went to Glebe High School 4 years apart, and we both studied at the University of Ottawa in the Department of Mathematics. Gavin, on the other hand, has put his mathematics degree to good use and his statistician background to create this Boom Savings charity, which does some incredible work. All charities still want money above everything else. That is the number one thing that we all want. But if we do want stuff, maybe the best method to get it and the best place to go is Boom Savings with Gavin Thompson. So how do you do it?
So we have a Facebook group which is called Boom Savings Charity Shopping. And how it works is we're not a charity. So when people give us money, we call it a contribution. So if someone contributes, say, $20 of money, we will then go and buy as much product as we possibly can with that $20, take that to the charity with a receipt that says we spent $20 to buy, say, $500 worth of stuff. The charity will then say, okay, who gets the receipt for this $20? And that will go to whoever it is that contributed the $20. So the charity giving only really happens once the product is going to the charity.